Guys, April 26, 2024. I got kind of an odd call yesterday on a phone. My phone rang and it was like a long distance number. Usually I don't pick them up. But anyway, I picked up the phone and some guy from down south was calling me in regards to his parents' house up here in, where I live. And he says that they were complaining about the heating system making noise, like air in the pipes, and they called some guy in over there, and he wanted to sell them 3 new systems and 2 new heating systems and 3 water heaters for $44,000. It's like, wow. I mean, what was wrong with the heating system? Is it leaking? He said no. So I end up calling the sister, which is she called me. She's up here, and said the main complaint was there was air in the lines. You could hear air in the system when they were running it. So maybe the system can be fixed. I have no idea. I'm going over there now and I told her, let me take a look at it. She says this guy keeps texting her, wants her to sign a contract for $44,000. It's like, wow, that's a lot of money. But anyway, that's the story, and I'm going over there and see what's going on over there. They don't get taken to the cleaners over here, Yeah, there's a lot of old systems out there, but as long as they're running and they're safe to run. I'm not saying it don't need to be upgraded, but the old people over there, fixed income, and a lot of times you could just keep the system running for a bit here, and they know it needs to be replaced. They can start saving the money for it, type of thing. But anyway, that's what we're gonna go over there and see what's going on with it. I'm sure not everything needs to be replaced. You have to be careful in a situation like this that that it's safe to run, and there's nothing that's gonna drag me into liability, right? So she says the system's still running. Look at this fucking idiot. Got your ass hanging out in the fucking middle of the fucking road, asshole. Fucking dickhead. Fucking dickhead.
On the baseboard heating, like you would think that there's water running outside somewhere.
Okay, yeah, I should be able to purge. You can purge stations here.
So I said, we need to call them to come and check this out and see what's going on. I thought it was just simple as bleeding the air.
It might be.
And then they came and said, and I said, well, at the same time, let's have them do a maintenance on this. And that's when I learned, they said there wasn't maintenance since 1990 or 1991, and so they wouldn't touch it because they don't want to be responsible, or they don't want it to get, there's a chance of it breaking. Then they started pointing out to my daughter all sorts of issues. I'm trying to find the lights.
Where's the light? Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to sell you all kinds of shit you don't need.
Yeah, they said there was rusting and corrosion.
Oh yeah, the shit's old, but I mean, who cares? As long as it's safe to run, right?
Yeah.
You really need to have these doors open, or you're gonna put louver doors in. You're not supposed to shut these doors like this.
Okay, I will.
Which one is first? Which one are you having a problem with? First floor?
Come downstairs to the basement. Oh, you got a 9:30? Okay, no worries. No worries. Bye. Sorry.
Wait, so this is the first floor one, the one you're having a problem with? Is this the first floor one, or you're not sure?
I'm not sure, but I think it is. I think this one is. Let me see if there's a light. You see the, there you go.
That thing's kind of funky.
It is now. Let me just hold it.
What, are you going to hold it?
I didn't know that. Well, let me hold it then for you.
That's kind of weird. I got to hold it for it to work. So which one are you having a problem with, ma'am? First,
I don't
second?
know. So it's first floor that I'm hearing the switch.
Yeah, all right. It's first floor you're having a problem with. This fucking light is gonna drive you crazy. I got lights. Let me plug my lights in. Why don't I just try purging the zones? Because that's what your complaint is, right?
Well, that was the first complaint. And then look over here.
Yeah, I can't be holding. Let me get my
No,
light.
I don't think it's the whole thing.
So
you see that thing up at the top was what I guess one of the main focuses were.
Oh my God, are you serious? It's not even leaking.
That's
the high vent. That's nothing.
He said it was corroded.
Yeah, the guy's trying to sell you a bunch of shit you don't need.
Said down here, there's something was corroded. These connections were corroded.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Is it leaking? No.
Said there's corrosion and...
Yeah, you got these flipping guys trying to sell you a bunch of shit you don't need. So you don't know which is first floor. It should be labeled right here, first floor. This is the one you're having a problem with, right?
That's the one.
All right, so let me just purge the zones.
And then
you should be all right. I mean, I clean the burners, make sure they're all... There's nothing wrong with these systems. 44,000.
And he said the water heaters are going to need to be replaced. The top...
Well, they're not leaking. Once they start leaking, then we worry about it.
Well,
you know?
I think one of them, the top had to be... was
Well, I mean, it's not leaking. Leave it alone. You ever hear the saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it?
Yeah.
As the shit breaks, then you fix it as it goes. None of this shit's leaking. You gotta watch these flipping guys, these new guys, you know, they come in here with their tablet, right, and trying to sell you a flipping,
Yeah.
trying to sell you, you know, the
Three boilers and 3 water heaters. is
44,000. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, I should be able to just purge the air. It looks like it's got a new feeder. You gotta leave this door open. The reason being is if you got all these doors closed and these units are running, they need oxygen to run. So if you got all these doors closed, it could be that they stop for oxygen and stop burning black soot.
I got you.
So you really
Not
need
good for them.
You need to keep these doors open so that they can breathe.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
I don't see any soot, but you got a carbon monoxide detector down here? No.
Yeah, I do.
Where?
Right there, over there.
All right, so that covers it. That covers you. Yeah, you got one here, carbon monoxide detector. Is that carbon?
It should be.
Smoke alarm and carbon.
So yeah, the guy is here. He said there's no leak.
Right, that's what I said. So what do you say?
I got you on speaker with him.
Yeah. All right. I'm on down here. I don't see nothing majorly wrong with them. Whoa. The hell's that? Oh, that's because I pushed the carbon monoxide detector just to test it. That's just to test it.
Yeah.
All right. What's his name?
Joe.
Yeah. I mean, I could just purge these zones and then check the burners, make sure they're not dirty, and she should be good to go. As the stuff starts breaking, I would address it at that point. But there's nothing majorly I could see that's right off the bat that would be an issue. Guy's trying to sell her a bunch of shit for nothing here, you know, trying to become rich on her.
Well, that's what I figured. That's what I in opinion, and we'll go from there. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll purge the zones, get the air out of it. That's what she's complaining about, and
Yeah.
you know, let it ride.
Okay, we got you on.
First floor, I'm complaining about air in the lines upstairs. So I got my hose on here. We're gonna shut these 2 purge stations off. I'm going over here into a toilet. The water. We'll see if there's any air in it. There's a feeder up top there. Feeder's probably stuck. That's why. I betcha. There's no water coming out of it. The feeder's stuck. That's what the problem is. The feeder's stuck. I got the thing wide open. There's nothing coming out of it. The fucking doors. I told the guy he's gonna leave these doors open. What a weird spot to have the thing. Can't even turn it on unless they cut the valve off. Might be a bad valve, but the valve is off because I ain't got no water coming out of it. That thing's wide open. It's open. Feeding water for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a queer spot to have it. Let me see if I could spin it a little bit. Maybe I could spin it just enough to move it. That feeder's not feeding. I don't know why, but she's not. I'll take these fucking doors out of here or something. That needs a good cleaning. Not getting any water through it. Clean that and we'll see if it works. Not getting any water through it. Looking crazy. Might have to replace it, but let's try cleaning it first. I like to spin this too, so I could give it a little bit more. I spun it a little bit so I could push this down. Trying to get water to feed in the boiler. The boiler's not feeding any water. I might have to put another 9D on here. Let's see if it works now. It might. Let's see. No, it's not feeding. I think somebody might have played around with this thing. It seems awful, kind of. Somebody might have played around with it. That's what sets the pressure, you know. Yeah, something's going on with this thing. It's not feeding. Take the nut off. I'm gonna turn it in. Somebody's fucked with this thing. Somebody's played with it. It wants to be about 12 pounds. Somebody's played with this thing. See how high that thing is? It's supposed to be lower. I might have to put another feeder in this thing. See if I get it to work. It's got a bad feeder. Got a bad feeder. We'll have to put another feeder in it. Oh, she's filling. She's feeding now. Let's see what we got for pressure in this thing. Alright, I'm up to I'll have to turn it down a little bit. Like that. Open up this valve and we can purge it. She's definitely purging now. All it was, the feeder was stuck. I don't know how accurate that is, but guy trying to sell her a new system. Need to flip and clean the feeder off. It's all full of air, I could feel it. We'll do both zones here. They should be fine. I can hear the air coming out of it. You can tell when the air's out of it. Feeder pump back down. Alright, we're getting a good flow there now. We'll swap over to this one. Trying to sell the guy a new system. The guy's in the flipping wheelchair and shit up there. Older guy. Trying to take advantage of older people. I hate that. No, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like that. Yeah, if you need a new system, that's different. I mean, if he needs a new system, he needs a new system, but that's not the case here. Yeah, and this one too, I could feel it coming out. I'm just purging the zones. Obviously we'll check the burners, make sure they're okay, but this one didn't have as much air in it. That other zone had a lot more air in it. I got the thing bypassed. This was dirty. Water coming in. Didn't have any water in the boiler. Alright, we'll put this down. I had to spin that so I could move it, right? We'll open these two valves up and check the burners and then we'll run it. Kind of a weird spot the way these doors are and shit. Door. Alright, so what do I got for pressure there? About 20. I mean, that should be fine. When we heat it, we'll make sure it doesn't go up. But no one to say that's accurate. Shut this off for now. Check the burners. You can see somebody took the plate off. Them are fine. Nothing wrong with them flipping burners. They're nice and clean. There's nothing wrong with that. Trying to sell the guy a system he doesn't even flipping need. Ridiculous. Obviously, you know, it's an old system, but it's still fine. Don't worry about it. It's not all full of soot or nothing. Not all full of soot. Looks fine to me. Alright, we'll run it and see what it looks like. Flipping scammers are everywhere. Ridiculous. We're gonna watch these guys that come in with their fucking tablets. Trying to sell you shit you don't need. Ridiculous. Pressure. Make sure the pressure don't go up. Just running it and make sure that the pressure doesn't go up crazy amount. Not all full of soot or nothing. I'm just gonna check them other ones, make sure they're okay while I'm here. Just want to make sure the system don't build pressure. It's at 20 now. I'm running it for a bit. It's purge bolt zones. This one's second floor. It's not all full of soot. There's nothing wrong with these boilers. They're fine. $44,000. I don't think that there's anything wrong here. Just want to make sure the burners are okay. They're not all full of soot. They all look fine. They all look fine. Sold the guy a new system, he don't even need to flip it. Flipping scammers. Yeah, she's building a little pressure, but nothing major, so we're good. That's all it was. Needed the feeders freed up. Second floor, that feeder's not stuck. This is an old, this one don't have a purge station. This one's gonna be bled upstairs. These radiators gotta be bled upstairs. And then this other one, same thing. I gotta check that feeder on that side.
Go back upstairs.
Alright, so no, I'm all set. Clean backflow and rear stored water flow to boiler, purge 2 zones, burners clean, running, not building pressure. I got this one back on, I got that one on, and I got that one on. I checked all 3. The water heaters, nothing's leaking.
I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Okay, I'll come up with a slip. I mean, as they break, then you worry about it. Flipping scammers from hell. Schemes from hell, Mama. Yeah, see, the guy needs a thing to get around, and the salesman coming trying to take advantage of him. Look, I just left that job. I was there a couple hours, and the first floor boiler, the water feeder wasn't feeding water into the boiler. So I took the 9D apart and I cleaned it out, and I was able to purge the zones. And it's running fine. There's nothing wrong with it. None of the boilers are leaking. $44,000. Costed $250. Here's this lady coming from Maryland or something to watch her father, because he's an older guy and he's probably in his mid-90s. Somebody's over there trying to flip him, take him to bend him over the flipping table. 44 grand. Unbelievable. I'd never do that to somebody. Obviously the systems are old, but they're not leaking, or there's nothing wrong with the water heaters. None of the water heaters are leaking, or the boilers. He's trying to sell them 3 new water heaters and 3 boilers. They're nuts. Well, 2 boilers. 44 grand. Yeah, all right, lady. You're nutty, Molly. Gotta watch these guys, especially these new guys with the tablets. They come in there with their tablets. They're gonna bend you over the flipping table and give you how you doing. Oh yeah, Molly, gonna give you how you doing. Yeah. 44 grand. Whoa. 44 grand. Okay.